Okay, another quick vid. Now, Christmas is coming up, and I've had some chaps place orders, and I've got a lot of you mixed up, alright? So I'm going to start with you, Gav, on what I'm sending you. You know already about the whaler, okay? Alright, that's the whaler. Really powerful, this, really good for whittling, sharpening pointy pieces of wood. It's really nice, that curve and just the whole shape of it, really powerful. And because the blade's not too long, you don't get that sort of, I don't know, what would you call it, anti-torque or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't make your wrist hurt. So that's number one for you, bud. That's the whaler. I really like this actually. That came out really well. Then, Gav, because you're, I know your dad's into archery, so I've done this English Archers one. It doesn't have the spoke shave. The top end is actually a standard cutting edge, alright? And yeah, that's sharp enough. Tidy little Fletch comb there, I like that. Never actually used it, but I've seen it in pictures and it looks quite good. That's in the silvery type Damascus. So I didn't etch this very long, it's been etched for a very short time. And it's very, the pattern's in there, but it's not in your face. I find a lot with doing Damascus steel, people won't use them because they don't want to mark or damage the pattern, which is kind of counterproductive to what we're actually making them for. And then, yeah, I love my little folder. This is beautiful. I'll take my one absolutely everywhere. And that's the little folder, okay? It's a little pocket. If you've got your Levi jeans and you've got your little Zippo pocket, this fits in there perfectly. And it's nice and sharp. Just right. Big folds on this though. Gives you a big pattern, but it makes it easier to sharpen as well. So you don't end up with a cutting edge on any one of the singular folds or the gaps between, right? It's not really a problem, but it can be. So that's your free there, Gav. They'll be ready to go in the post as soon as I am. I'm stuck on some government initiative course at the moment. Do the computer program. Oh, yes. It was about time I updated my knowledge of computers. I wanted to lead on to doing a CAD course, although the CAD course is something I've got to pay for. But oh man, I'm so impressed with CAD. I used to be a real drawing board draft snob, but when we did the engine for BRM and we had Porsche do all the CAD work and I see what a CAD machine could do, I only realised how foolish I'd been for so many years. Still, you know, what are you going to do? Right, so Mick Mac, this is for you. Are you ready? I've shown this on film before. This is slightly finish in its overall appearance. Look at the work on that blade, man. It's absolutely lovely. What do you think of that? That's in that teardrop pattern. That is absolutely beautiful. Put a nice big, I think it was 20-degree cutting edge on there. It's lovely and razored. It's very easy to keep sharp, and it just sits really well with that little bit there just wrapping around your backside of your hand. And it's a simple carry-all for absolutely everything, right? Gravy! What have I got for you, boy? So this is that little Bowie I've been showing over the last couple of weeks. Full Damascus, Damascus tang, Damascus scales. I've just started doing the cutting edge, and it's okay. Now the reason, apart from you being the angriest guy I've ever met, I know you do. You're walking and you're hiking, and I thought something of this size is not too outrageous. You know, it's not like walking down the high street with an AK-47 under your armpit. You know what I'm saying? Now this tucks in there, it's hardly noticeable. It's not in your face, it's not a worry machine, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can get you nice and close up on the pattern here. This is almost like chrysanthemum. Pattern goes all the way through the tang, and it's the same pattern in the scales as well. What do you think? Lots of like little detailed scroll work on there for you. There you go, it's your little treaty. That's your I've just got back to work treaty. Special price for you as well, seeing as you boys pay for the server we all play on, and you never asked me for any money for it. Yeah, baby. Don't take the work though, will you? I reckon your security guard's going to shit himself. And that's that on that today. Until later, lads, I'll catch you. See you, boys. Ta-da. It's just a snippet. Welcome Gommy's workshop. Spare room, whatever you want to call it. Spare room, if you like. Anyway, moving on. It's just a quickie. Just a quickie. I'm just off to drop off some steel to one of my customers, and project I've been involved with. Chef's knife, 2mm thick. I've just spent the last 2.5 hours sorting out this cutting edge. What do you think, boys? Be doing these for around the 120, £150 mark, something like that. This 1090s, 1095s high carbon, so you have to keep them oiled. Bit of olive oil though, on a nice clean rag. And I'll tell you what, actually I'm rather impressed at how well the olive oil brings out the pattern in the metal. Didn't expect that. I wouldn't get that with WD-40 or used engine oil, but then I wouldn't put that on here if I was selling it to a chef, you know what I mean? But now that I've got this done, this is where it all goes pear-shaped and fucking doesn't work. Sorry for my swearing. Ready? Yee! I've just kept it off of razor sharp, so I haven't stropped this at all. I'll leave that up to the person that's going to be owning this, which is where we're going now, to my local cafe, where the deal is, you know, whatever the payment is plus a free breakfast, and their breakfast rocks, man. In fact, all their food rocks. But she has to know that she has to cross my palm with silver. So I thought I'd just quickly share that with you. It's a totally different world to what I normally make. Yeah, I know, but I just love this shape, it's so useful. Anyway, buds, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. What's that? Why am I not on my government programme? I've been for a job interview this morning. I can have if I want it. The thing is, I'll be in there and then back out in 2 months' time because the workshop's going up. I'll see you later, buddies. Bye-bye. Ta-da.